I see the nation turning her eyes towards you. This last season, you were trimming the fat in your ministry. This works, this doesn't. You can stay, you gotta go. People have said, what is he doing? He's changing, he's not the same him. God wants you to embrace the seat he's given you. I see you sitting on live TV, and I'm gonna be very specific. There's opportunity on the Word Network. There's opportunity on TBN. God's about to cause a moment for you. And it just won't be your singing and your music and your songs, because it's going to be very successful, but it's going to be the depth. There is a depth, a richness to you. And the Spirit of God told me to tell you, you're getting ready to go further than your fathers, because you've humbled yourself and made yourself of no reputation. I'm going to cause the nation to see you and the nation to hear you. God says to tell you, write, and write some more. Write until you get blisters on your fingers, because these songs are going to be different from those songs. These songs are going to have something strange on them. And they're going to be artists and musicians that get wind of it, and they're going to say, please let me record this one. And it's going to be an apostolic assignment for you to disperse your writings into the hands of some. And God's going to cause your house. Now in your mind, you're like, we're doing real good, but I could be here and I could be there. You are hard on yourself. And God wants you to know, because you did not despise the day of small beginnings, I have no clue why I see. I'm going to just say this. I feel like there was a building on the west side that you either used to operate out of or hold stuff in. You're about to get ready. You really relegated your energies into one project. You're about to have several buildings. There's going to be a mantle of easy acquisition that comes upon you, because the principal for your school is in your church. You're like, if I just had the right principal, maybe I'll go ahead and get started. Not this year, next year, not this year. No, you postponed it enough. The lady is in there. It's time for you to do what God called you to do. Time for you to be what God has called you to be, without apology. God's been talking to you about sowing large seed, and he wants you to do it. When you present it to your board, he wants you to do it, because it's going to unlock levels of resource you could have never have imagined for what you want to do. People don't know how many nights you laid on your pillow and say, God, what is the resistance? Why is this not so easy? Not getting no good deal. I can't get the bill. I'm going to tell you why. You are thinking way too small. Way too small. God has something bigger in mind. Begin to hear the prophets, because they're going to start to stir your faith for where he's taking you, and stir your faith for what he wants you to do. And he's going to anoint you, not just for your neighborhood, but for the nation. My God. I see pastors gathering at your feet this year. You've said, God, I don't want to be like everybody else, starting some network or something. I don't even need a title. Don't you tell God about a title you don't need. You're God's apostle. It's time for you to walk in it. Time for you to talk in it. Time for you to breathe it. Live it. You don't care if you put it on your business card or not, but the heart of the apostle